Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video, let's do a practical comparison between the ROG Phone 2 and the new ROG Phone 3 that was just launched a week ago. Yes, on specs, yes, obviously the ROG 3 phone is more superior and stuff, but what is the actual real-life difference? And I've also taken some camera samples to give you an idea what is the actual difference. And as you can see, in terms of size, both are actually the same almost. That's the reason the accessories that we have for the ROG Phone 2 fit even on the ROG Phone 3. And one thing I noticed is that if you notice this top and the bottom edge where the speaker are, we have a chrome accent on the ROG Phone 2. That chrome accent is actually missing on the ROG Phone 3. But one thing I noticed is that the ROG Phone 3 screen is a lot more brighter, and this is not evident here, but outdoors I would say definitely the ROG Phone 3 screen was a lot brighter. Also in terms of refresh rate, this has 144, this has 120, and even the touch response is higher on the ROG Phone 3, about 280 and 240 on this one. So that's the difference. Back I've noticed difference quite a bit. In fact, as you can see, even the light is there on this one. You can enable it. I've disabled it, so this RGB lighting is there even on this one. And back, if you notice, on the ROG Phone 2 we had this sort of a heat sink, and even the copper plate was visible. Now it's a lot more subtle over here. It's internal, it's not exposed. Also moving to the camera, we have a dual camera on the ROG Phone 2. It was a 48 megapixel Sony sensor. Now the main camera on the 3 is a 64 megapixel Sony sensor, and we also have extra, what do you say, that is a 5 megapixel for depth, which was not the depth sensor. Macro. It's not depth, it's the macro. We have a macro for 5 megapixel that was missing on the original one. Now that's the physical overview. One big difference is that on the ROG Phone 3, if you notice, we don't have a 3.5mm headphone jack, so you'll have to use that dongle that is provided. Both actually have very good speakers, so let's just test that. Let's just go to the file manager and test. Let's open the file manager. Let's first test on the ROG Phone 2. Yeah, this is the 2, and let's just try to play back this Beat Your Competition. Max volume. So certainly very loud. This is the ROG Phone 2. Let's try the same track on this one. Music, it was the Beat Your Competition. Yeah, let's maximize it. Max volume. Oh sorry, I got a notification. Again, to my ears, both are almost the same in terms of loudness. I just felt that the bass depth is slightly better on the ROG Phone 3, but again, in terms of loudness, both are actually very, very loud. I also ran some benchmarks on this one. Let's just get off the X mode, and let me show you the benchmark scores. I saved it. I ran Geekbench, and this is the ROG Phone 2. Let me actually show you the Geekbench scores. Let's go to the gallery, and we got a score of 786, and multi-core is 2853, and I ran it on this one also. And here, as you can see, we got a higher score both on single core as well as multi-core. The reason for that is the Snapdragon 865 Plus. Also, this one is clocked a lot higher at 3.1 gigahertz. This was clocked at 2.96 gigahertz. So you can see significant difference on terms of the raw CPU power. Don't get me wrong, still the ROG Phone 2 has ample power to play any game you throw on it, but that was the difference. I also ran this benchmark for the FPS. Pretty interesting. Let's try to do that. Let's try to run both, and on high, let's just keep it on high. Both are doing fantastic job. As you can see, this is the ROG Phone 2, this is the 3 at the bottom, and here we are getting a frame rate of about 120 FPS, here about 145. Let's go to Ultra and see. Here Ultra, it is going about 36, 37. Here, as you can see, it is hovering about 48 or something like that. It's fluctuating between that 45, 47. So as you can see, significantly faster in raw computing also, just because of the new GPU and the CPU on this one. So definitely, yeah, this has to be one of the most powerful Android phones out there as of now, the ROG Phone 3. Moving to the charging, the bundle chargers, definitely we get the 30-watt charger on the ROG Phone 3. We had an 18-watt charger supplied with the ROG Phone 2. Now, let's also do one thing. I wanted to test the camera performance. So I've taken some sample shots side by side so that you can judge which one is doing a better. The ROG Phone 3 has the new Sony IMX686 64 megapixel sensor, whereas the ROG Phone 2 had that Sony sensor, which was that 48 megapixel. And as you can see, both actually do a good job in outdoor situations, but I have to nitpick, I would say, definitely the ROG Phone 3 camera performance is better, and definitely in indoor lighting, as you can see, the ROG Phone 3 camera did much better compared to the ROG Phone 2. So in camera, definitely I would say the ROG Phone 3 did better. We have the Wi-Fi 6, which is the latest standard on the ROG Phone 3, whereas this had the Wi-Fi AC, or also called as the Wi-Fi 5 on the ROG Phone 2. Again, still I would say the ROG Phone 2 is superb phone, but yeah, these were the practical differences that I have noticed. In terms of battery life, I can't say right now because I didn't use them simultaneously, but I'm getting terrific battery life even on this ROG Phone 3, almost about 1.5 to about 2 days worth of, if you don't do gaming, about 2 days you can easily get with the same. And guys, I'll be posting the full review for this ROG Phone 3, but I also plan to shoot a FAQ video on this one. Maybe you have some specific questions, so you can ask those questions, and I'll try to post that FAQ video in the next 3-4 days. Anyways guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. And guys, if you're still not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care guys.